So this is going to be another video that is meant to be taking a step in the direction of changing my channel a little bit. I want it to be more about like wellness and self-care and things like that. So the first video, besides like a new aesthetic with my makeup videos, I wanted to go ahead and talk about words of affirmation. Words of affirmation are super important to me, and they didn't get super important to me until very recently. I know firsthand what it is like to struggle a lot with confidence. Up until about 2 years ago, I was not in a very, I'm saying 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I was not very sure about myself, and I was not sure in myself. So I've come a long way. I've kind of compiled a list of 3 ways that you can change your life with words of affirmation. So we're gonna get started with that. First of all, confidence is one of those things where fake it till you make it is so true. Confidence is hard to obtain, and it's hard to just go and be like, oh, I'm confident now. Like, that's not a thing. No one does that. If you do, teach me your ways. You know those people who like pathologically lie, and then the more they tell one lie, the more they believe it? Confidence is kind of like that. It's not a lie. Repetition is key with confidence. So tip 1 is put in the effort. I don't know why, but for humans, it's really hard to take care of ourselves. We're always running and rushing to take care of other people, but when it comes the time to put that work into ourselves, we seem to lack motivation and dedication. And with things like bettering your self-confidence and bringing your self-esteem level higher, it's one of those things where you reap what you sow. If you only put in 20-30% of the effort, you're only going to receive 20-30% of the benefits. And I don't know about you, but I would like 100% of my benefits. So a couple of things that I've started doing are daily affirmations. Every morning, or at least at one point during the day, I tell myself something good, like, I got this before a really big audition, or today I can, on days where I know I've got a lot going on and I feel really overwhelmed and I know that I'm just feeling really jittery. I tell myself today I can, because I will. So that's tip 1. Tip 2 is this little thing I call look back, look now, look forward. I've noticed that women especially, it's really hard for us to list things that we like about ourselves, and that is so sad to me. It's really easy to list things that we don't like. And it's also really easy to look at ourselves at the bad things and just be like, oh, well, that's all there is. That's it. That's Maya. She's weird, she laughs at inappropriate times, she gets way too invested into fictional characters, she cries when dogs are even mildly inconvenienced. That's all there is to Maya. She's just weird. And it has come to my attention that there's a lot more to me than that. It's really important in this journey to look at where you started, look at where you are now, acknowledge the progress that you've made, praise yourself for the progress that you've made, and then look at where you want to end up and be like, okay, I got this. Finish line is still obtainable. I can still get that. That's tip 2. Tip 3 is to respect the process. Radical change does not happen overnight, and neither will sky-high confidence levels. It takes time, and not everyone likes to hear that, especially in this day and age of everything is at the click of a finger, snap of your finger, it's at your fingertips. What was I looking for? I don't know. Any of those, go with them. No one has ever accomplished radical change overnight, so don't expect yourself to either. Also, no hero of any story has ever accomplished their goal alone. So lean on those people that are in your lives and make sure that you have a really steady, really strong circle of friends that you can turn to in your times of need and even on your good days. Having a person to lean on, having that crutch of another individual to like be your emotional support does not make you weak, doesn't make you less of a woman. It actually makes you smarter, because you're saying that you don't know and you need help. And being able to say that you don't know when you don't know makes you so much stronger as a woman and even as a human being. You need to know how to say you need a little help, and that speaks to your strength all on its own. It's not easy being a woman, but I'm sure we can all agree that it doesn't have to be hard. Hopefully these 3 tips will make your life a little easier, help you, get to that optimal the desired level of self-esteem. I hope that you reach it and that these tips help you. That is all from me for today. I will see you later. Bye.